And joining us on our Great American panel, he is the chairman of Civic Forum PAC and co-founder of Project Virginia. Republican strategist Ford O'Connell is here. He, a Democratic strategist. By the way, he's getting in great shape, lifting weights. He's a rock star. So Trippy is congratulations. And
Thank
he's
you.
looking. He just
and
told
you're
me
looking pretty good,
he's
too.
benching 280, and I'm at 300. He's trying to catch up to me.
Yeah, trying.
I'm kidding. Former reporter and host on Fox Sports, currently host of NBC's Poker After Dark, model, TV personality, and the biggest supporter of the troops, along with Gary Sinise that I know. Leanne Tweeden is here. Good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Great to be here.
We got to give the full context of this Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Colonel West controversy. Let's go back when Colonel West was running. Here's Debbie Wasserman Schultz attacking Colonel West.
It's no secret that Ron's opponent, Alan West, is a self-described right-wing extremist. In fact, he wears his extreme disrespect as a badge of honor. He thinks it's okay to objectify and denigrate women. He thinks it's okay to take away our reproductive freedom. Tea Party extremists have some real issues when it comes to women that they need to address. If they don't address them, we will with our voices and our vote.
Vicious attacks against a great American war hero. Now, let's go to after Colonel West supported cut, cap, and balance. Here's what she said on the House floor, by the way, against the rules. Here's what she said.
Incredulously, the gentleman from Florida who represents thousands of Medicare beneficiaries, as do I, is supportive of this plan that would increase costs for Medicare beneficiaries. Unbelievable from a member from South Florida.
So Colonel West responded in a private email to her that she made public. You are the most vile, unprofessional, despicable member of the House of Representatives. You have proven repeatedly that you're not a lady, therefore should not be afforded due respect from me. And he's, here's the point. You lie about me repeatedly, and you say these vicious, vile, untrue things. You know what? What does she expect?
Well, when I was a kid growing up, if you were going to pick a fight, you better pick it to my face. That's what I was always taught. If you want to say something to me, why don't you say it to me? I think it was strong language on both sides. I don't mind that he said it, and I think congressmen and women get into arguments like that all the time, and I don't see what the big deal of it that she's making on it.
She's trying to explain. She's acting like the innocent victim. She drew first blood.
Well, she is not a withering flower. Let's face it.
Well, she's not. But the first clip you showed was as a candidate speaking against the candidate, and the second one she was on the floor and she called
denigrates women.
That's all fair game outside the House.
But it's
on
not
the House
true.
floor, she didn't break any rules. She called
Let's
him
be honest for a
gentleman,
second.
a colleague, all that good stuff. I mean, that's
But she lied about the substance, which is that Colonel West is going to take away people's Medicare benefits. That's a lie.
Colonel West could have shown some restraint, but the bottom line is Debbie Wasserman Schultz is just short of painful, okay? Everybody knows it, both sides of the aisle. The Obama guys are scared of her, okay? But with that said, this would not be a page one item if the shoe had been on the other foot. This is media biased at its finest, and they're going to denigrate Colonel West. My PAC supported Colonel West, and we will continue to do so because he's a good American.
They want to take him down, and they're not going to be successful.
Absolutely.
He is a good American.
He is a good American.
At the end, this is going to raise a lot of money for both of them.
Well, there's a backstory to this. Supposedly, when he was running, there was pamphlets sent out to the people of South Florida with him and his wife's Social Security number. So there's things that were sort of on the left that they were doing.
Debbie Wasserman didn't do that.
Well, her party and everything
but
that
she was there when these
part of that.
horrific, vile, despicable things were said.
The media is rooting for the Democrats, and the bottom line is if you're a Republican and you step out of line even for a second, the media is going to exploit it. And if you're a Democrat, you're going to be given a little bit of leeway for some passive-aggressive sort of taunting.
Go ahead.
I think that's fair.
I appreciate him as a politician just being direct and saying what he thought, and he said it to her.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he's also not backing down. Let's go to what he said on Fox News earlier today. He was on America's Live right here on this channel, and here's what he said.
I can be very direct in my language, but so be it. I think that the people back in our district know about this history. They know about these attacks, and enough is enough.
Is there anything that you want to clarify or any part of your statement that you want to take back here today?
Not a chance.
I love when people don't apologize. I really do, because especially when he is giving the broader context of the relationship. You agree?
Yeah, and I think both sides are going to send out a bunch of emails pointing at each other saying, please send me money.
Welcome to election 2012.
They already have them. They already have them.
All right, we'll get your thoughts on the budget. Steve Wynn's comments. Oh, it's a tradition. When Leanne Tweeden is here, she throws us out. More of our great American panel is next. Make it good.